Welcome back. Some Fort Wayne students showcased their business skills today, all part of a program called 3DE.
It's designed to give them real-world experience and teach skills that will last a lifetime. 21 Alive reporter Lyric Powell is here with that story.
The students have to come up with detailed business plans, this time to help Arby's market to students their age. And it's not just for fun, it's a competition.
3DE leader Casey Stubbing says she and her team came up with an innovative program designed to help high school students apply real-world problem-solving skills in the classroom.
It has been so fun and exhilarating to hear these students come up with such creative ideas to solve this problem, utilizing cultural agility to work in teams to come up with a realistic solution for Arby's.
Northrop freshman Lucy Platt is part of a 6-member team. She and her fellow classmates had to come up with a proposal to help Arby's appeal to a younger demographic.
Our presentation is really focused on Gen Z, which is Arby's new target market, and we think that when we can reach them better than some of the other groups can.
They're competing to see who will go to the national competition in April. But no matter who wins, every student is learning valuable skills.
I think that it is important to do things like this in 3DE because it helps us build relationships with other people, and it helps us learn how to work together with others. That is a skill that we're going to need in the real world whenever we eventually get jobs and graduate.
Last year, Northside High School's team made history by winning the National CASE Challenge. That proves that Fort Wayne students are among the most innovative young people in the country. In the studio, Lyric Powell, 21 Alive News.
Now, your 21 Alive First Alert forecast.
What has been a very nice end to the week, and that's going to continue into the weekend. Remaining dry and sunny, we'll be seeing those temperatures finally go above freezing with that pattern flip we're expecting to see, meaning temperatures returning to the 40s, potentially even the 50s as we go into next week. Something to watch out for, especially because we're going to be continuing to see these temperatures warm up to a point where we might have that chance to already hit 50 degrees towards the end of this month, sitting at 27 right now. Southwest winds at 10 miles an hour means we're feeling about 10 degrees cooler, but we're going to continue to see those temperatures climb throughout the weekend. So even though we do have that last night tonight where those temperatures start to drop with those wind chills below even about the single digits, we're going to continue to warm up. This weekend, it's mostly sunny skies tomorrow, a little bit gusty, but it's going to help with that snow melting tomorrow. Those temperatures right around that freezing mark. Then for Sunday, we finally go above freezing for highs to the mid 30s. Partly sunny skies, but we're continuing to see that trend of those temperatures warming up. By the start of next week, we could be seeing those temperatures in the mid to even upper 40s, maybe very close to 50 degrees. It's really just going to depend on how much of that warm air we can see filter in throughout the start of next week. But it is definitely going to be something to look forward to. In terms of those lows, how about low temperatures that are as warm as or warmer than any point that we've been throughout this week? That is what we could expect to see as we go throughout most of next week. Most of those lows sitting right around that freezing mark or into the upper 20s, which would, again, either tie the warmest temperatures we've seen this week or will be warmer than any temperature that we've seen throughout this week. So we're going to see a very big change, but this is where we'd expect to see these temperatures for this time of year, maybe a little bit above average, but not by too much. Our average high will be right around 40 degrees. So we're actually have been trending much more colder than normal, and we're actually finally going to be right around that average to a little bit above average throughout the start of next week. Those temperatures remaining into the mid to upper 40s for both Tuesday and Wednesday as well. And again, we do have that chance maybe to see a couple areas get close to 50. Of course, we'll see a better idea of that and where that warm air will head as we go throughout the weekend. But past that, our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook actually suggests that we could be a little bit more below average as we go towards the end of the month and into the start of March. Now, this is mainly going to be the culprit of chances for rain, but also just the fact that we'll be cooling off a little bit more going in towards the end of next week. Those temperatures expected to bottom out more towards the lower 40s. After a dry weekend, we have a couple chances for rain as we go throughout the start of the week, and really just highlighting them. Most of these chances are not going to be that major. We remain sunny throughout the day tomorrow. That cloud coverage building up into Sunday ahead of our first round of rain that doesn't come until late Monday, early Tuesday morning. That first round of rain, most of which will be gone before lunchtime on Tuesday. Again, not really expecting to see a very major system. More widespread rain showers towards the tail end of the day on Wednesday. For last round of rain, could be mixed in with a little bit of some wet snowflakes, just because as we see it move in between Thursday night and Friday morning, we could see those lows dip below freezing. That could help support at least a couple wet snowflakes in the area. But again, not really expecting to see much. We will be continuing to watch all of these systems as we go throughout next week, but nothing that looks to be very major. And as we continue to warm up, we'll see highs as we go throughout the last week of February every single day into the 40s, potentially even in some cases, maybe even close to 50 degrees.
That's welcome news for a lot of people.
It sure is. Thanks, Michael.
Yep.
All right. Well, to have your forecast at your fingertips anytime throughout the day or night,